Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Senator Pete Lucito has his first public event after the comments allegedly made in Lansing. The firestorm inside of this building.
You be quiet. I'm talking now. I listen to you.
And the search for a missing Michigan mother and her 3-year-old daughter, the last phone call to the family that has police thinking they could be in danger. But we begin this noon with breaking news, a serious house fire in southwest Detroit. Larry Spruill just got to the scene on South Luther near 4th Street. And Larry, what are you seeing, and has anyone been injured?
Well, Rhonda, a very active scene right now. We do know that 2 people have been injured. I want to step out of the picture so you can see what is really going on. If I can have my photographer, Matt, pinpoint the camera to that top window right there. We have seen several fire crews in that area trying to put out the fire. As you can see, another one walking inside the home at this very hour. I just spoke with a spokesperson with the Detroit Fire Department. They tell me that a 21-year-old woman was rescued from inside this home just a few minutes ago. But we also know that a firefighter was injured. He was inside the home battling that blaze when somehow his mask came off his face. He is now suffering smoke inhalation, was transported to a local hospital. Also, fire officials tell us that a lot of animals were inside this home when they arrived here on the scene. They rescued 2 dogs. Unfortunately, 2 birds did pass away, and they are still trying to figure out the cause of this fire. Take a look at that smoke just coming out of the home at this very hour. They said all of this started about an hour ago, so fire crews rushed inside trying to figure out what's really going on. We did hear numerous reports of children inside, but the fire officials tell me that is not true. It was a 21-year-old woman was inside this home. They did rescue her, and again, a firefighter was injured as well. He is in a hospital suffering smoke inhalation. We'll have a lot more coming up online and on air. We're live in Southwest Detroit this afternoon. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All right, Larry, thank you. The other story that we are following for you is the weather. A winter weather alert, and that is in effect right now. It is for a storm that you can see on radar is heading right for us, and it's expected to bring inches of snow all across the metro area for your Saturday. And this, so we'll call it the calm before the storm as we take a live look from our Windsor cam of the downtown skyline. Snow emergencies have already been declared in nearly a dozen cities, which means they don't want you to park on the street so they can get the snow cleared. Dearborn, Auburn Hills, just a couple of the cities impacted, and that list is growing. So we'll keep it updated on Click on Detroit. But we start this afternoon with meteorologist Paul Gross in for Brandon, who's been tracking it all for us. How much can we expect?
Well, it's going to be inches. I mean, this is not going to miss us. And by the way, there is no change to the geographical nature of the watch, the advisory and the warning issued by the National Weather Service. So basically, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb counties southward all the way to the state line is a winter storm warning. North of there is a winter weather advisory. So that's all coming in tonight. So a lot of you still have plans and things to do this afternoon, and it's not that bad out there. We have mid-20s for a temperature. That's a typical winter temperature. Winds are light. And you can see here how the bluer sky we had this morning, we're starting to see that Milky Veil increase this afternoon. Those are the high clouds we expected to come in, and that will be a process through the afternoon. So let me show you the latest model just into the weather computer. This is brand new, and you can see the clouds rapidly increasing. Evening plans, we are fine. We're talking about early evening, including going to the Red Wings game. But as we get toward midnight, that's when the snow is moving into the area, and you'll really see that snow by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. But for the afternoon, again, that veil of clouds increasing. We'll be in the upper 20s to near 30 for a high. Don't forget, the Local Forecasters app has everything you need to know to monitor the storm this weekend. It's the best weather app in the nation. You can monitor temperatures, wind, road conditions, radar, everything you need at the tap of a button, free in the App Store. I'll be back with another update and details on the storm in just a bit. Rhonda?
All right, Paul, thank you. State police are searching for a missing 3-year-old little girl and her mother who they fear may be in danger. Police say that 31-year-old Tara Sheldon was on the phone with her grandfather on Sunday when she told him over the phone that her car had been broken into and promised to call him back. She never did. It's believed that it happened somewhere in Sanilac County. The grandfather has not heard from his granddaughter since. She had her 3-year-old daughter with her. Police say that they may be traveling in a 2006 dark blue Chrysler Pacifica. If you think that you have seen them, you should contact police. And it got heated at a coffee hour that was hosted by State Senator Pete Lucido this morning. It was at the Washington Activity Center, and Lucido addressed the comments involving a reporter that has stirred up controversy. The exchange happened on Tuesday in the Senate chamber, and it was in front of a group of students from Warren De La Salle High School, the all-boys school. The reporter from the Michigan Advance says that Lucido said to her, quote, "You should hang around. You could have a lot of fun with these boys, or they could have a lot of fun with you." Our Nick Monticelli caught up with Lucido today.
Good afternoon. So Coffee with Pete is something that's scheduled. They have one today and another one actually later in March. They were saying the crowd was actually about double the size. A lot of people there supporting the senator. A lot of people there angry with the senator. In fact, there were some fireworks right off the top.
This woman was
You be
harassed.
quiet. I'm talking now. I listen to you.
She
Shut
was
up.
harassed by
Shut your
this
mouth. I'll
man.
talk over
He
you
has no
for an
business.
hour.
I'm
Just
talking
shut
over
your
you,
mouth and
sir.
sit down.
He had no business treating women that way.
That exchange lasted about 45 seconds to a minute. Then the meeting went on. The senator addressed the issue at hand, but in roundabout ways, saying that because of the fact-finding mission that's happening in the Senate, he wasn't allowed to address the situation specifically. He did reiterate, though, that he has apologized to this reporter and said that he would like to say more, but just can't. We tried clarifying a few things with the senator after this meeting with the constituents here in Washington Township. And again, he said he just can't say anything. But the biggest question was, why apologize the first time in the morning and then later essentially accuse the reporter of misquoting him? Again, the senator didn't want to say much. Why apologize in the first place if you thought that she was misquoting you?
If there was a misstatement or if there was a misunderstanding of what was believed, I did my best to do what I had to do, which was if I offended you, I'm sorry.
As I mentioned, there was a mixed bag of folks inside, many supporting, many angry with Senator Lucido.
Yeah, it could be taken a different way. But you know what? Why is everybody got to draw a line?
There aren't many ways to interpret. I bet those boys would have a lot of fun with you in another way. That can be taken one way.
Now, one of the main questions I had for Senator Lucido was this fact-finding mission with the investigation, or not necessarily an investigation, but what's the timeline? When will we know? He essentially said there is no timeline. In Washington Township, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Nick, thank you. Meanwhile, a major development on President Trump's impeachment trial this noon. The president is adding 3 seasoned lawyers to his legal defense team, including a familiar face in the country's last impeachment trial. Sources are telling NBC News that the team will include Ken Starr, who investigated President Bill Clinton. The list also includes constitutional lawyer Alan Dershowitz, and his past clients include Jeffrey Epstein and O.J. Simpson. Also expected, Robert Ray, Starr's successor during the Clinton administration. An investigation is underway after a shooting on Detroit's west side. It happened around 2:30 this morning on Tracy Street. This is near the area of Puritan and Schaefer. Police are saying that a 32-year-old man was shot after an argument with the gunman. We're told that that man is in critical condition and that the shooter got away in a 2003 Buick Rendezvous. A judge will decide this afternoon if former Livingston County Judge Teresa Brennan will face jail time. Brennan is accused of lying during a deposition about erasing data from her phone, and this was after her husband filed for divorce. In December, she pleaded guilty to perjury charges. Brennan faces a minimum of no jail time or 6 months or a maximum of 15 years in jail. There is a state of emergency in Virginia this afternoon because of an upcoming rally over guns. Why the governor of that state wants no weapons near protesters. But first, an incredibly close call. Watch as someone walking narrowly avoids being crushed by a landslide.
I want you to take a look at this because Troy High School has gone to the dogs. close to finals, kids are stressed out. We're going to show you how therapy dogs are making people just plain feel better about everything. Today at 4 on First at 4.